Canadian flag is the beautiful backdrop in this beautiful arena at the Paul Yakabuski here at Madawasaga Valley. And it's just like this hockey club, it was a team effort to get not only that built, but this hockey club assembled. From the front door all the way back to the dressing room underneath my feet here, everybody is all hands on deck for the Barry's Bay Wolves and looking for a lot of support from their crowd as they've had for every season that they've been in the NPHL. Last season, they beat the Tweed Oil Kings, their nemesis from the season before, taking them out of the playoffs. But last year, beating them in a best of 3, 2-1, and then taking the Smith Falls Ritos to a full 5 games before eventually succumbing to the Ritos in 5. So we're actually going to launch right into that because we're going to do the pregame here shortly. We're going to go to Game 2 with the Smith Falls Ritos and the Barry's Bay Wolves from last season. We hope you enjoy.
In, a chance, shoots, the Redux scored! Right on the doorstep, fired it. Stick. Finally gets it back. Foul ball into the slot, the pass over, and he scores! Pass to the slot, to the blue paint, and in, and Smith Falls has tied this at 1. Dowdall looking for a gift in front of that net. Nice move around him, 3-on-2, breaking in. Chance shot, and a great stop by Dallas Slack. Leclerc looking back to the point now. Lapine shoots it and a stop. The rebound scores! Benjamin Langiel, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Barry's Bay Wolves. Comes into the Barry's Bay zone. Van Schubert, Campbell, hopefully let him know that coming after him was Cobalt. Lapine at the blue line. Now it's a pass across into the slot area. Leclerc shot scores! That's the hat trick from Benjamin Langiel in his first game back in a Wolves jersey. And there's a hat on the ice. Can you believe it? That we're going to have a fiddle band in there in the first and second intermission. It is going to be incredible. I can't wait for that. It's going to be terrific. So that'll be in the intermission. They always have something great going on there for the intermission. Great shot. They don't score! They get it back, and it's 3-2. What a play there. Goalmouth, rebound, and a goal. Rios in the box, and 2 Wolves. So it must have been, I don't know, across the line and in. The half wall. And Smith Falls control, thrown towards the net. The redirect goes into the corner. Drilled along. The shot there. The rebound scored! Come around the back wall, and Smith Falls rings the twine, and they've tied it up at 3. A smart play by Leclerc. He gets off and does his job. Up through the ice area and in on goal. He scores! Pete Leeson pops it home, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Ritos. What a shot from the leading goal scorer in the league. Scrum McKenzie back to Summer. Summer shot through a screen, stopped by Slack. Rebound shoveled wide of the net. In along the wall now. 3 Wolves in there to support. Back to Kelly Summers. He'll shoot it. It's blocked. It's chipped out to center ice. And Smith Falls scores. 5-3 for the Ritos.
That was game 1, folks. We'll launch right into game 2 so we can try and get all 4 in here for you. The beginning of every season comes with so much expectation and the thrill that anything can happen. So the sky is the limit. For the successful teams, they focus on what is possible, what can be with the team they have assembled over the offseason. Did they make enough right moves in the offseason? Add enough guys? Well, only time will tell. But one thing is for certain, the Barry's Bay Wolves are tougher, faster, and stronger than they were last season. 4 fantastic pickups over the offseason that are in the lineup tonight, which will be showcased in their beauty blacks against the beauty green and whites of Arnprior, as we from the NPHL Central are honored to bring you the Madawasaga Valley Wolves' first game of the season from the Paul Yakabuski Arena, and they will take on for the first time the Arnprior Rivermen. The start of a brand new rivalry? I think so. Great teams on both sides. And for Kira Bowl, my wife, who's going to be doing all the camera work and all the technical aspects that you'll see this evening, and myself, Billy Bowl, we couldn't be more excited for a game between these two teams. It's this brand new start, you know. There's a lot of teams around here that are playing actually tonight, like the Deserano Bulldogs and the Tweed Oil Kings. Their game starts at 6:30 tonight. They have built up such a rivalry that, it's just literally another stepping stone in their massive rivalry. And every game is physical. It's built on a lot of animosity between them. And these two are building it right in front of our own eyes, minute by minute. And for 60 of them, we will be privileged to go live here as well from Madawasaga Valley, as the great arena staff here were able to assist us in that and give us an opportunity to bring it to you as it happens. So we hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening at home. There's a lot going on as well with the Blue Jays playing against the New York Yankees in the playoffs. But this is where we are. We live at the barn. We live in the NPHL, and we couldn't be more happy to be here. So actually around the league right now, we do have a couple of final scores. Speaking of rivalries, I mean, the South Stormont Mustangs and the North Dundas Rockets, they have been at each other's throats for the past 4 seasons and beyond. Every single game that they play is like a Game 7 in the playoffs between these two teams. And the Rockets have got the better of them more often than not, but South Stormont has given them a run for their money every single game that they play. And today was no different. The Rockets beat the Mustangs 7-5, and I'll have the stats and everything up there for you as well this evening at some point or another. But for the time being, we were just trying to get everything going and up and running to bring it to you live. So that game's over and done with. A very good matchup between those two high-powered hockey clubs. And then the Tamworth Sabres played the Durham Hawks, and the Hawks had a final score of 11-0 in Durham's first game on home ice. So around the league as well tonight, we'll keep you up to date with every score that we have. The Smith Falls Ritos and the Wellington County Royals, they'll be playing as well. And that game, all these games are about to start around 7 and 7:30. The Westport Lumberjacks play the Lindsay Barn Cats from the Barn in Lindsay, and Akwesasne Wild, which we will have all the highlights from that game in our next broadcast. We wanted to bring you and have you relive the Smith Falls Ritos and the Madawasaga Valley series. Game 1 would have been played in the pre-game, but it just wouldn't render, and we didn't have enough time to fix it because we tried 5 times. So that was our priority, to give you Madawasaga Valley's long run into the playoffs. It was fast, fierce hockey, and Smith Falls getting the better of Barry's Bay. But it was, I mean, if you have ever seen a series close, that was the one, folks, and can't wait for their first game when they play each other as well this season. Another game around the league are the Akwesasne Wild. They'll be playing the South Grenville Rangers out there in Ranger Country. Shawville Pontiacs will be playing the Manotick Mariners. That is going to be quite a game, let me tell you. Strathroy Jets play Tilbury Bluebirds. Alveston Killer Bees play the Woodstock Lakers. And the Stratford Irish play the Halton Hills Coyotes. And folks, that's 11 games on the skid. The NPHL has never had 11 games played at one time. This is the busiest Saturday night in the best league in Ontario and into Quebec. And I say it's all across Ontario now because I live in Kingston, and to the west, it's roughly northwest is is some of the games are about 5.5 hours away from me. So, yeah, we are trying to cover all of Ontario here in the NPHL, and we're getting bloody close to it, let me tell you. So, so that's an incredibly exciting adventure for this league to keep branching out and keep building this league and keep growing it as well. And one thing that's going to help grow it is the anticipation over the Outlaw Tournament that will run from April 24th to May 2nd. Not much information has been released from the NPHL website, so my assumption is that it's going to be a tournament in Smith Falls. That's the guarantee. It's going to be in Smith Falls. And the NPHL is, they're going to see who can withstand 9 days of insane wild hockey, become the champion. And I can't wait to be on hand for that. I'm hoping to be on hand for all 9 days, but I got to be honest with you, it just sounds wild. Like, I know that Darren Drager and all those guys in TSN and all the boys at Sportsnet, they can do it, but I mean, I don't think they've got to drive an hour and a half there and back each day. But my goal is to be there as much as humanly possible to bring you live coverage, because it is hardwired there in Smith Falls, and there will be no problem with the stream. Hopefully that my voice can hold out for it. So last night's game, there was a Friday night fiesta as the Six Nations Ironmen played the Orangeville Blitz, and it was an 8-5 win for Orangeville as Alex Gilmore had a goal and 3 assists. Ben Thompson had 2 goals and an assist. Keenan Struthers had 2 goals, and Luca Maradola with a goal and 2 assists as well. And their goalie, Andrew Masters, he stopped 26 of 31 shots directed at him on the way to their first victory in the Northern Premier Hockey League. So get buckled in, folks. We're about 6 minutes and 50 seconds away. In the first intermission, we'll have Game 3 of the Smith Falls Barry's Bay playoffs, and we might, you know, as they file in here, we depends. We'll try and do a first intermission summary of what's going on in the game and of around the league as well, but we will see how that goes. And then in the second intermission, stay tuned, because we'll have Game 4 as well, and Game 5 right on top of each other, because they're not very long videos. So we hope that your first weekend around the league was really good, because the Barry's Bay Wolves were sitting at home watching, and I was saying in my opening that they added a couple of new players, 5 in total. Looks like 4 of them will be in the lineup tonight, and here they are. Isaac Enright, he's from Cobden, Ontario, and he has a wealth of knowledge, and he's played 4 seasons in the Ontario. Isaac Enright, you betcha. Where is it here? Yeah. At least that one's working there. Oh, it is working. Okay. That one needs to be working too, though, so we get the in-arena music. But okay. Let's try this here. All right. Is Tyson Tomasini. He was a standout, ending his junior career with the Renfrew Wolves by exploding for 34 goals and 48 assists over his 55 games, ranking him among the league's top scorers, and also led him in shorthanded goals as well. Tomasini is a gifted goal scorer who brings hockey knowledge and a gift for the game few possess. Another Wolves pickup over the season was Blake Menard, a Deep River native who also played for the Renfrew Wolves and was coached by Wolves All-Star blue liner Devin Campbell. Menard has terrific speed and possesses grit, which will fit right into the blueprint of this Wolves hockey club. The Wolves put on a fast-paced, exciting brand of hockey last season, and with the additions of these 4 terrific players will only add to the Wolves' arsenal. Their goaltending is the same as last season because when it's not broke, why try and fix it? My wife, I'll tell you, she's on the ball, fixing problems as they come. And it looks like they're coming off the ice here to end the warm-up, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Maybe try, see that one there? We can turn it down a little bit because it's getting close to the red. Well, actually, no, this one. Yeah, that one's me. That can come down a little bit because I think it might be a little too high. And then this one can come up a bit so that we can hear the in-arena better. That's perfect. I think that should be okay. Can you get it on your phone? Sorry, folks. We're getting it here. And from there, the only other big news is, well, I know that you're at home probably if you're an Arnprior Rivermen fan, wondering where are all the stats for Arnprior. I looked on their Facebook page and on the internet and stuff, and I couldn't find any of the signings or whatnot. I don't play favorites. I try and find enough information for both sides, but Arnprior moving over to Madawasaga Valley in the Pioneer Division with Poggan Falls, Manotick, and the Shawville Pontiacs. It's actually going to help Barry's Bay big time because last season it was difficult. I mean, they had such a long drive. I was talking to a bunch of the coaches, arena staff, players. It's difficult when it's such a long drive to get all of their best players in the lineup every single game. Not that they brought their worst players because they have a great hockey club, but it was long driving, jet lagged or car lagged, whatever you want to call it. And with everybody being a little closer to Madawasaga Valley, looking for them to have a better road record, as at home last year they were 9 wins and 1 loss on the road. They ended up being 1-9. And the record overall at home is absolutely ridiculous. So they'll try and even that out, and that might be just what they need to put them over the top and put them to the top of the standings in the Pioneer. And it's going to be tough. I mean, Manotick is an incredible team, and Shawville, they have a lot to prove, and Arnprior excited to be firing all cylinders, and Poggan Falls, they have a great group over there as well, the Pecs and company. So as we wind this down, we get set and ready for Barry's Bay Wolves and the Arnprior Rivermen. And we'll go to game 2. As they clear the ice, we'll go to game 2 of the Smith Falls Ritos and the Barry's Bay Wolves. No, we'll go to game 3, sorry. The Barry's Bay Wolves and the Smith Falls Ritos of the playoff series last season. Winner goes on to the finals. Thanks for tuning in. The anticipated game between 2 warrior of hockey clubs here from the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. One in the Highlands, one in the Lakes. What do they have in store for us and you, the fan at home, for this 60-minute performance? Dallas Slack will play it off the glass. Leclerc's changing. They need to go a little quicker than that, and look at what it turns into. He scores! Curtis Leclerc coming off the ice, and they couldn't change. And the Ritos benefit from that. They're out to a 1-0 lead. He's there. Showered through the wickets, and Barry's Bay will even it up on a power play. And 1-1. And I don't know if you can hear this crowd. My goodness. Madawasaga on the road getting a pretty loud cheer for that goal. It's really helped a long ride this season. That's what they've been known for. Draw pass. Cobalt shot. A stop. That's in behind. And he goes. A shot. Bounced up and over to Lopensky. And it's a 2-1 lead now for the Ritos. Legs. And Lapine gets his stick lifted. Leclerc's off the races on goal. Scored! A turnover at the blue line, and it's a 2-goal lead now. Boy, oh boy, I'm happy after that one. Breakaway. What a move by Leclerc. Somehow, Dallas Slack, my goodness, he is something special. On the offense, Cobalt takes down Sinclair. Leclerc, boy, hits Cobalt, and he felt that one. And it's Summers. The shot scored! Kelly Summers, the shot, and it hit him in front of the net. Redirected in. Spencer Cobalt down, blocked the shot, and it careened off him and went into the
corner puck, and Costello is not happy. And a through with Leclerc from Van Strollen. I don't know how that happened because it was a turnover at the blue line. Should have been a goal. Well, Leclerc, that shot through kick rebound. No goal. They went back after the bug sounded. Now it's over. Gandalpine shoots, score! And a wicked play and a wicked goal, and it's a 4-3. Ritos lead now. Fine save, keep it. McKinney. And with that puck, back to the blue line, he'll get Summers. Summers will rip it on goal! What a great save by Dallas Slack. Flash at the leather, and Summers looks skyward. Ritos need one more defensive effort. Can Cobalt block a shot like he did in that last play? The Dallas Slack have another snare in his glove. What do we have here? Full draw to the right. Dallas Slack team. McKenzie, Summers stay. Kevin Hill is well out there. That's behind the face-up to the blue line. Stay. He'll shoot it for net. It's a foot. And that is going to it. The Smiths Falls Ritos are going to win this game in a 4-3 final. And they'll go to Madawasaga Valley with a one-game series lead. And
did 5 great players, really.
Curtis still playing, or is he still playing, or was he? I didn't see him on the roster. He's on the roster. Well, yeah, Mike. Yeah. Awesome. That's a great question.
That is the scene right there, folks. Prior to every single game, the Madawaska Valley Wolves have the young lads and ladies come out to greet their stars, and from the future stars as they come down the tunnel. Right below us is the Wolves, and it's got to be quite an incredible feeling to come out to all those smiling faces, and I'll tell you, they love their Wolves here in Barry's Bay. It's always a packed house every single time we come here, and this game is no different. For their home opener against the Arnprior Rivermen, and their first time they will meet since Madawaska Valley joined the league a couple of seasons ago. And, they'll do an opening ceremony here, so we're not going to start everything right yet until they start to roll the carpet out. And Kira, it does look like it's the old carpet from last season, so they may do a little scrape after the carpet's rolled back in, and they'll announce everybody to the Laka Savage. Zach Laka Savage come over to say hello, and that's Lucas Donald. The township of Madawaska Valley became a township in Renfrew County in 2001 when they amalgamated the village of Barry's Bay, the township of Radcliffe and Sherwood, Jones, and Burns. Later it became the settlements of Cumbermere and Wilno. And since then, the area has grown into a beautiful community that thrives on common values and the love for their community. Behind all of that love and appreciation for their small town, it's grown into a true love for their beloved Wolves. The entire town has come to the gates every weekend to support their gladiators on skates, and the roar that comes from this building every time they score is enormous. It's an example of just how special this league is. It's expanded just like the Madawaska Valley into a 25-team juggernaut where the competition is fierce and the sky is the limit. Every team is looking to keep improving their club to hopefully make a case to punch their ticket to the championship finals, and also an opportunity to win the Outlaw Tournament this summer. It's the most exciting NPHL has ever been.
Timing was terribly off on that one, folks. I'll just finish up right quick. Every team is looking to keep improving their clubs to hopefully make a case for their ticket to the championship final. And also an opportunity to win the Outlaw tournament this summer. It's the most exciting the NPHL has ever been, and week by week the intensity grows. So buckle in for another great evening of NPHL action, this time from beautiful and united Madawasaga Valley. Hello everyone, I'm Billy Bull alongside my trusted colleague, it's really weird to say that, and wife, Kira Bull. She'll be doing the camera work and all the technical aspects you'll see this evening. And myself, Billy Bull, and we are just thrilled to bring you this game between the Arnprior Rivermen and the Barry's Bay Wolves. These two clubs last season put up some great numbers and tried to march their way to the finals, but it just was not in the cards for either one of them, as they put on a great display for their fans at home and did what they could and battled until the final whistle, and that's exactly what we expect here tonight between these two gladiators. Goaltenders at one end will be Ethan Lipensky, last season 4-3-0 with a 463 goals against and an 880 save percentage. At the other end, Elaine Rabery. He had a goals against, I didn't actually. Oh, he hasn't played actually. Is that Elaine? No, it's Carlin Lyle is the goalie. And the other end for Arnprior, his goals against is 574, 873 save percentage, and a 6-7-0 win-loss record. Pass up the middle, almost turned over and coming back the other way. Picked off there. Ashton couldn't pick it up. Nice move to try and get around a man there. It was Isaac Enright, brand new pickup, number 3 for the Barry's Bay Wolves. Into the slot, shoots it just off the mark, into the glass, and around to the point. Drilled back around the wall. Trying to pick that up on the half boards, thrown into the slot. Stay couldn't get there. Pass along the boards and in through center, but they'll pick that one off as well. Come in. 3 of them. Shoots! And a nice save there by Lipensky. He was steady all playoffs long for the Wolves. Incredible goals against, save percentage, and he was brilliant when they needed him the most. Into the corner and a battle ensues. Trying to move the puck around the boards, and he will. The other side there. Thrown up by Enright. Nice play over by Stay. They're in on a 2-on-2 chance, but the move around him gets him loose. Shoots, scored! He fired it off the post and in. And the new A on the jersey looks beautiful for Jared Stay, picking up where he left off last season. And he was unbelievable and a massive catalyst for this Barry's Bay team. And they're off and running here. First period of this one. Face off. One back. The mid-ice area. A muck play will start up. McDade will bring it across the blue line. That pass, it's Tate. Nice give and go into the slot. And they're looking fancy early. Nice play there to get it rolling, and this crowd looking to erupt again. Pass, and that's given away. And the shot, look for the redirect, and a chance into the slots, kicked away. And the Barry's Bay Wolves. A pass along the half wall. McDade throws it up ice, and it just wouldn't connect with McNaughton. Looking to get in there to force the issue. Chance in the slot. Looking in front, he shoots and scores! And Owen McDade makes it 2-0 for the Wolves. What a great play, what a great setup, and Barry's Bay has come out humming early on in this one. Around the boards to the near side here. Trying to pick that off, send it back the other way.